Clark. I mean, that's clearly a foul, which was called. The question is, will they call it unnecessary? Chennedy Carter.
This was the first time the WNBA got truly physical with Caitlin Clark, and it all started against a familiar face, her college rival, Angel Reese. Their first meeting on the big stage had all eyes watching, and Chicago couldn't wait to make their presence felt, setting off a domino effect through the league. But the game didn't start that way. Caitlin Clark came out firing.
Great points. Clark connects on a deep three.
And it wasn't just her shooting. Clark was finding her teammates too.
To the Commissioner's Cup final. What a dish. Down the floor. Wallace. The finish plus the foul. On a beautiful delivery from Clark.
The Chicago bench was in awe, and the first quarter had her name written all over it.
Understand their impact and what it has done and how they are living out their dreams today.
And right on cue, Clark connects on another bomb. 2 for 2 from 3 in the early.
But after building up a little deficit, not everyone on Chicago's side was sharing the same excitement. So, in true Caitlin fashion, she decided to turn it up even more in the second.
They've allowed too much dribble penetration.
Well, and it allows them, oh, what a dime. My goodness, the pass from Clark to Katie Lou Samuelson for 2. But Rebecca, that's what allows them to...
For Indiana, it was just another game, but for Chicago, it seemed to mean something more. But when things weren't going their way, frustration started to set in. Chennedy Carter, in particular, Chicago's point guard, had no answer defensively.
Gonna have to make something happen. Clark through the lane, reverses it in, and beats the shot clock.
And on offense, she was getting sloppy.
Carter the rebound. Mabry running, can't get to it, and Chicago turns it over.
Frustration kept building, and with Indiana taking control again in the second.
It out to Mitchell. Mitchell long 2 is good.
Chicago was starting to feel the game slipping away, but when the third quarter rolled around, the mood on the court seemed to shift. Chicago came out with a new game plan, doubling Caitlin Clark early, and showing the first signs that they weren't afraid getting handsy. However, Caitlin kept playing her game, even when her own teammates made things a bit tricky at times.
Yes.
Nice entry, and Wallace again blows the layup. The follow is good, though.
But when Caitlin decided to take it to the rim on her own, Dana Evans was right there, refusing to give an inch.
Here's Carter, Evans guarding Clark, and Evans sends Clark to the deck. Foul called on Dana Evans.
On the very next play, Chicago struck again. This time, it was Cardoso.
Chicago had missed their first 8 attempts. Clark races in, is fouled by Cardoso, and Clark in some pain. Caitlin Clark goes down.
This blow forced Caitlin to take a brief break on the bench. Meanwhile, Cardoso kept playing as reckless as ever, hitting backboard and hacking away on D. This wouldn't break the fever. They held on to a 51-47 lead, and with just a minute left in the quarter, Caitlin returned to the court. Chennedy Carter tried to make a quick pass, but it was sloppy. Caitlin pounced, intercepting it with ease. Frustrated by the turnover, Carter chased her down and physically forced the ball back from Clark, but the refs let it slide, and Caitlin was left looking for a whistle that never came. The play continued as Indiana kept possession. Boston found herself under the rim, but her shot clanged off the iron. She even got the putback, but that also missed. Unbelievably, even the third follow-up still didn't go in. This time, 2 Chicago defenders went up, fighting each other for the rebound, leaving the ball momentarily loose. Caitlin saw her chance and swiped it right out of their hands, tapping it back to Boston.
This time, it's good. Boston.
Carter was visibly frustrated, and Caitlin, never one to shy away from the mental game, had a few choice words for her, poking the bear. On the very next play, Carter was out for blood. With just a few seconds left on the clock, she pulled up for a smooth mid-range and drained it, turning to Caitlin. But Carter didn't stop there.
Chennedy Carter now with 12 points off the bench, and Clark. I mean, that's clearly a foul, which was called. The question is, will they call it unnecessary? Chennedy Carter.
The wild part? The refs didn't call more than a simple off-the-ball foul, barely acknowledging Carter's shove. Once again, she got away with it. Look at Angel Reese, celebrating like it's a game-winning moment. It's sad when you think that's something to be proud of. It makes you wonder, was this the new standard teams would set when facing Caitlyn? Were they seeing just how far they could push the physical play against her, knowing the refs might let it slide?
Did you get any type of understanding from the officials on how you guys are doing that at this point?
Yeah, that's just not a basketball play.
Luckily, Caitlyn stayed above it all, sticking to her game plan and letting her skills speak louder than any shove or foul, even as her teammates struggled to keep up at times.
And that was 2011.
Melissa Smith stops and misses the ball.
The Fever stuck to their game plan, moving the ball, creating good looks, and playing smart basketball.
Clark, another rebound, tosses ahead, Wheeler extra feed. Oh, that was pretty. What's the foul?
Meanwhile, the Sky seemed to abandon any kind of finesse, leaning fully into their physical play, almost hoping that brute force would be enough to turn things around. And sometimes they were getting away with it too.
The three takes the two and knocks it down. A lot of contact from Reese on.
In the end, none of the physical play, missed calls, or tension mattered. Only the win did. But with Melissa Smith almost throwing the game, it was a close call.
Through, Mabry down two. Mabry loses the handle and a foul is called. A foul is called on Smith and free throws here for the Sky. Number 5 on Smith as she dove to the floor.
And that's how it went down. The Fever got the win, and the Sky set off something toxic in the league. Caitlyn Clark versus Angel Reese is not even a debate anymore.
The Sky shooting 38%. Caitlyn Clark, another three-pointer. 6 threes on the night.
A career high in points and 12 dishes. While her rival hid in the shadows, she did not just break rookie records, but shattered all times. But the Sky channeled their inner Draymond Green to stop her.
For 29 points, gets tripped up.
And right from the start, 22 came out swinging, immediately recognizing the missing defender and isolated Aaliyah Smith on an island.
To be more aggressive offensively.
With the Chicago Sky keeping up, Caitlyn knew she had to put some more fear in their hearts.
She has stepped up her game in that opportunity. Caitlyn Clark for 3, rattles it around for her first deep shot.
But Angel Reese had other plans, determined to keep the 8-12 lead strong.
Will be really important for both of these teams. Allen once again goes back to back.
Her teammate Allen was on fire and had no intention of letting that flame burn out.